よくやった。君の活躍で作戦は終了した。我々の勝利だ。と、お堅い物言いはこれくらいにしよっか。いろいろあったけど、得るものの多い後悔だった。キャプテンとして誇りに思うよ、マスター。
What else? Interesting here.
これだね。どうぞ。同館の物資はいつも不足しているから、こまめに交換に来てくれると助かる。もう少し。
Okay.
Just to criff yourself with a tape off of you.
Oh wait, let me check something. Okay. Alright, that's okay. There we go. Wait, am I on the right Wi-Fi? Yes. Okay. I'm liking the new menu. What am I looking for though? Right. I'm wondering if I should get the Romani CE. Still debating about it. Wait, let's check. You think the server will be up yet? Oops. Nope. Still waiting for it. Great. I guess I'll clear some free quests because it is half AP on free quests. Oh wait, I think these are interludes, not the free quest. Yeah. Okay. 1.5. Hey, Brian, why is there maintenance for Lost Bell 3? Hey, David. Whippa told me to visit you, so I'm here. Thanks for visiting. But yeah, we're just waiting. I mean, you know, I'm just because there's maintenance. But yeah, you know, so right now I am on JP. In the meantime. David, thank you for the follow. Wait, why is there no alert? Mordred, best girl. Well, I mean, let's agree to disagree, but you know, Mordred is a solid choice. David, thank you for the follow. Wait, why wasn't there... Wait, let me... Huh, that is weird. Thanks for the resub. Thank you so much. I'm like wondering, wait, I need to check my alert box, because for some reason, It's not saying anything. Subs. Media. Oh, that's why. I wonder. No, it's there. That is weird. I'm surprised I didn't, Wait, let's try one more time. Repeat the alert. Hey, Arash, welcome back. Yeah, why won't it play the sound? But yeah, I really appreciate the sub, man. But I'm like wondering why it won't play the sound. Hey, Carol, how's it going? Just waiting for maintenance to finish. Oh, there we go. There we go. So that should work now. There it is. Got it to work. I finished work on time today, so I was able to get home earlier than normal. Had dinner early, so hence the reason I'm early for the stream. But Seiki, thank you. Seiki Uchiha, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Oh, for who of you here are celebrating Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving to you. We don't really celebrate it here, so here in the Philippines, so you know I can't really relate. Kiryu, yo, what's up? Titania, hey, how's it going? Wait, where am I again? I'm in Salem, right? I live in the Philippines, yes. Okay. You hate the Genshin matchmaking, honestly? Yeah, I like before starting the stream, like I ran a few rounds just to like use up the resin. I just ended up deciding to do the event solo. When is the maintenance ending? I don't know. I'm waiting for it as well. Matchmaking in Genshin. Because randoms start kicking with no reason. Eh. The co-ops, yeah, the co-op. They're just, I don't know. Some people just, you know, I don't know. Maintenance needs to hurry. You're trying to grind. It was supposed to finish a couple of hours ago, but oh well. Just think of it this way: more Saint Quartz. I mean, it won't be much. I mean, it's like 1 per hour, but that is still 1 more than you would have normally gotten. I try not to mind it too much. I think I should have just done this node normally, rather than doing looping. Friend to join Fate community with Rin, Tight Ishtar, and Arash Highness. Did it work? Don't want another Tonakai day. Well, I don't either. Yes, it worked. Okay. Hey, Jake. If I recall the 24-hour maintenance, yep, I remember it. I just don't want to experience it again. How many Saint Quartz if you get if 24-hour maintenance? Should be 24 Saint Quartz, I think. But I mean, if it's that long, they should make it like a nice even 30. And that day we got 36, but the reason why we got 36 because it was more than 24 hours. But please don't be 24 hours. Yeah, I don't want it to be 24 hours. It was like 28 hours and Apology Quartz, yeah. Thought they compensated with gold apples. I can't remember really, but I think they did. You've reached London. Nice. Okay, let's repeat that stage 2 more times. Can't wait for LB3 story. Yep, same here. But let's have some fun. Oh wait. You know, someone subbed and said Mordred, best girl. Let's see some Mordred with her costume. I wonder when they'll give Mordred's costume to NA, because I mean they did give Artoria hers early, so maybe we can expect that very soon. All right. Can't get into LB3 time. NP5 Mordred, nice. If you have NP5 Mordred, you'd be able to handle a lot of the
nuclear launch detected.
Christmas Ketsmas farming. Hey Lucas, new stories in Genshin, by the way. What do you mean new stories? Ah, yeah. I saw it. I just haven't done them yet. Just waiting for Jack's animation update and NA arcade costume. Yeah, I was like, I really would like them to add some of the costumes from arcade to mobile. Look at this guy nitpicking on the die. What can you do? Wonder if Scaramouche sees the crystal, makes it some kind of catastrophe. You have a sword and a history of bloodbath with it. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I get it. Right. Wait, what NP level is this one? I guess Mordred will be able to one-shot the other one. Might find out in Inazuma. Maybe. Kill count then? I'm not really sure, but I know Lucas has probably killed one guy more than 50 times already. I hate the card draw. Okay. That wasn't gonna work. I think it's tied between Goo and Grim. Could be wrong. Maybe.
手加減して了解だ。はい。これこそは我が父を滅ぼす邪剣クラレントブラスト。
To get a Mordred little avatar down below. Well, I'd have to. The problem with making new avatars is like I don't really make them. I just look for them somewhere and then rip them off from a game and then put them into the software that does that, which is a very difficult process. But you know, and like I cannot use the in-game models because if I use the in-game models like these, one, it's hard to get. Two, they don't translate well when shrunk to that small. So that's why like you have the Artoria one. It's like super. Wait, no, bro, no. There we go. Like you know, super deformed. I got this from a different game. Want to hear DMCA free music? Yes, please. Yeah, sure. All Buster. The Rio ones? The Rio ones would be nice, but the thing is, like, I would have to, like, redraw each one with, like, a walk animation, and, like, maybe each animation would be, like, 2 or 3 frames. And I don't have the time, nor the skill to actually do it, so I wish I could. Comfy beats. Okay. Alright, I'll reduce the sound then. Videos. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd let my dog... What? We can ask Oki to make them, but... This is a depressing song. That's why it's DMCA free. Yeah, Kairu, come on, why do you not buff the main one? The third skill? Oh well, whatever. It's made by a relatively well-known YouTuber. Lily Pichu. Hmm. Dreamy Night is your favorite among these? Oh, that was just me greeting. What? Well, no to you too. Still on your way to find the Electro Goblet? Good luck! And we'll check at 7:30 if the NA will be up. Also need the better crit damage circlet. Yeah. Just reach AR 35. Congrats, Jake. Just reach AR 46. Good, good, good. Wait, 46 or 47? You have one 5-star but shitty substats. Yeah, same. It's 47, yeah. I was like, wait, didn't you already didn't he already reach 46? You really want to get an AR 50? What's this? Type Moon tweeted for the first time in a while. Okay. Promoting the El Melee case files. Have you seen Hanako Green solo the child boss fight with the Anemo main character? No, I have not. Oop, no. No, no, stop. Hey, I'm Lord Dreamy Night. Yep, Just waiting for the server to join up. You can solo practically every fight in Genshin. Yeah. I mean, I did it earlier, but I was using Jean. I decided to just use my resin for the child fight, so. Hey, meatballs. What do I do? Yeah, just go with that. Oh, darn it, I thought it would kill. Oh well. But you suck at the games, it looks impressive. You'll probably suck in the game, you just need more practice, maybe. Heard someone in the comment section saying he was using a free-to-play sword. So let's see, main character, free-to-play sword, so he's probably using the prototype sword. Since you get one for free. Alright. Maintenance is set to end at the end of the hour. Okay, that's good. Who knows? Like, I just hope the maintenance will finish. He used the Anemo main character to solo child boss, which is impressive. Definitely, you'd have to like memorize the patterns so you don't get hit in too much. What happened there? That was weird. Memorize the entire fight. If you beat floor 12 with a new main character solo, then it would be impressive. What playlist am I playing? This is from Lucas. Uploads from Comfy Beats. Maintenance, what game? FGO, NA. Not Genshin, notorious. Okay. Okay, go with that. Pick background hasn't been replaced. What? Nah. Well, nobody has claimed the background, or has somebody claimed the background and I didn't notice? I don't think so. What's this? What the heck? What the heck happened to him? Already watched the Makabe Today video? Yep, I have seen it. I mean, I don't mind watching it again on stream because, like, it's not like we're still waiting for the server anyway, so I don't mind watching it again. Because there's a MHX video. Sorry, double X arcade. All right, let's pause this. Such a crazy moment. 3NP MHX back to back. Random Dion, yeah. Are they playing rock, paper, scissors? Well, there is a sort of rock, paper, scissors kind of mechanic, I guess. Oh. Just missed That's a lot of MHX, double X. Says the service will be back in 30 minutes. Looking forward to it. How do turn-based skills work? It's a cooldown timer instead. You're only getting around 8 Apologems. It's not so bad. I mean, I need all the Apologems I can get. Charm. But yeah, instead of terms, it's pretty much cooldown. Like, you can see the cooldown timer at the bottom of the screen. Ooh, who did he hit? That's interesting lineups. Dion, Lily, Double X, Martha, Emiya, and Kuro. Since when did they question your what? Look how this. Looking at how crit stars work confuses you. It's pretty much the same. It just drops crit stars on the ground just for effect, but it's pretty much the same. It just gives you crit stars, and then your next sorry, my brain is not working. Your next draw of cards will have crit stars based on how many you have. But it definitely plays a lot differently from, you know, the mobile version. Oh darn. Thought we were gonna see one more NP. Oh shoot, wait. 1 second, I'll just answer a call again.
にします？押してますね。ページ回避できそうです。セットアップ。アットオン。スピード違反ですか？フォーリナー。ズバッといきます。エーテル宇宙の権威をお見せしましょう。エネルギーイン。美味しいお店紹介してください。チート、あれチートです。許しまず。
王家の指輪永遠なるクルールド。
セットアップ。行くぞアットオン。しばしお待ちを。夏といえばカレーですので。
Alright, sorry about that, I'm back. Oh boy. I hope I wasn't gone too long. Wait, let me also check. So we're expecting it in what, 15 minutes?
早期銀河、すなわちコスモス。エーテル宇宙スカルの秩序。行くぞ。ツインミニアのディザスター。
They should make enemies confused, not charmed.
その顔。
Yes, in about 15 minutes. Alright.
なんだか力がみなぎりますね。
Alright, there it is. Next.
なーに、命までは取りません。この通りヒロインですので。
Okay.
違法サーバーの反応あり破壊する。アルトリウム宣
There's Proto Merlin. Can they just bring it to the west already? I would like to bring them to bring it to the west. I just hope they change the monetization though.
早期銀河、すなわちコスモス。
Currently using the left one.
スカルの
Oops. Ah!
行くぞ。ツインミニアのディザスター。
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can see why you're gonna switch.
良い指示です。
全くもう。神経、神経系、血管。
Finally got a salary for your translation work. Oh, that's good.
これが私のすべて。クイーンテントファイヤー。
I kind of find it like interesting that they both buffed at the same time. We got caught just at the edge. Ilya is German? I think so. Oh. $50 for 20,000 words. That's not bad. I mean, it's something. That's good. Yep. Okay, we still got a few more. Ooh, Musashi. Oh wait, we already watched Musashi, right? Yeah, we already did. Let's see, anything else? Not really. I just wanted to see that part. She can't take herself seriously. Oh, lag. It's something in this hell of a year. Okay, so back to, I guess, we got 11 more minutes to wait. So, okay. One second. Okay. Where was I? Turn back the music on. Okay, where was I? On the one time you're finally willing to quartz grind binge for a roll, you get maintenance blocked. It happens, unfortunately. What the heck is with my connection to the Wi-Fi? Stayed up all night just to play FGO, but now you feel sleepy. Well, the maintenance should be ending in about 9 more minutes. So, you know, just a little more. Google says the name Ilya is Russian at least. The good vibe. Ah, thanks, Alex. Thanks for following. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. So we just got, yeah, just, you know, just chilling. Is Salter Interlude only Saint Quartz? Salter Interlude, yes. Her rank up quest is with the NP upgrade, I think. It's so hard for me to remember. Xiaomi interlude is just a Saint Quartz one. I mean, I don't mind it much. I do enjoy reading the story, but you know, Saint Quartz. And you do get Saint Quartz, but yeah, they could have like given a upgrade. But yeah, oh well. Some of them are really just, you know, story. You're wheezing at the first Lancelot interlude. All of that is Romani's fault. That interlude. Wait, is that the correct one that I'm thinking about? I think it's Romani's fault. That entire interlude. Xiaomi needs a buff. Yeah, I have NP5 of her, and yeah, she definitely needs a buff. Bonus damage against enemies with a curse. I guess that could be one way, I guess. Contingency contract is done. That's good. And you're happy to say you ignored it all. Yoni.
走れソリよ風のように月見原をパドルパドル
Imagine there being a maintenance. Oh wait, hey Kekalem. Yeah. It should be back in 5 minutes, hopefully. Is there a translation of that die somewhere? I'm like Paimon, Kama, and Anna. That is a nursery rhyme. This definitely looks interesting. Anna caught Paimon. And I don't know what Kama's saying, nor nursery rhyme, but yeah. Okay. Xiaomi was at least useful skill sealing Goetia, so he doesn't kill you on the first turn. 5 more minutes. Yep, almost there, guys. Patience is a virtue. You saw a translated version? Oh, okay. That would be nice. 1 turn, NP, and live. Why is Berserker Monument hard to farm? That image reminds me of Gurako with Saint Quartz. Are people gonna do that where they make the... Oh, never mind. Let's use Paimon as a... Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. 10 day more? What's 10 days? Is there anything interesting? Attack on Titan? Really? Lumini came to Tavak looking for her brother, fell into gacha hell, now she lost all her sanity. Did I forget something? Oh, I did. Darn it. Six more days till Zhongli. Ah, yeah. And also the shop reset. So I wonder... So, you know, like the free... Fates. Well, not free, but, you know. We can buy the 5 Intertwined Fate and 5 Ascended Fates. Acquaint Fate. I'm like debating how will I treat the Zhongli banner. Are you really spelling that incorrectly, Kiryu, just for the heck of it, or does that mean something? Hey, Burning said maintenance will end in 4, but didn't know EST or PST. Well, we'll see. We shall see. It should be in about 10 seconds. All right. Okay. Server is up, guys. Genshin is good. Yep, there's a new story, part 4 of the event. Noisy chair. Time to destroy a new nation. Didn't even know the server. Yeah, that's what we were waiting for. We were waiting for the server to go up. It's 4-hour delayed or 3-hour delayed maintenance. Well, I'm gonna pause the music. It's great music, but you know. Updated new info. Part 2, Chapter 3, Lost Battle number 3. Huh? What? Did the server just go down again? Wait, what? Can't even pass the login screen? Oh no, don't tell me they took it offline again. The server crashed again, didn't it? Oh boy. Let me just clear this and I'll head back. Scuff no Jutsu. Oh no! Everyone log in, DDoSed it. Okay, looks like we're going back to the beginning. Back in 30 minutes, you're gonna update. All right. What emulator I'm using? I used to use Nox, but for some reason it's not working anymore. But I'm using my phone, and I'm using a Samsung Galaxy Note 10, and it has an app called Samsung Dex where I can just plug it in, and it will show a screen on of my phone. So that's what I'm using. I used to use Nox. I might start using BlueStacks, but I might reformat my PC first and then use BlueStacks. Should you attempt the Ivan the Terrible roles for Zhang Yu? It's up to you. I'm gonna wait. BlueStacks isn't that good. Both suck, so save. You use LD Player over BlueStacks. Hey, Excalibur. Yep, LB is out. I can see the supercell surrounding this Lost Belt 1,000 meters straight ahead. Don't know anything about LB3, so you're gonna out. Alright, Die. You don't want to read it at the same time? Impressive. Even if this precision is only possible when embarking from the Wandering Sea, it is quite something to behold. Your phone is charging. Good luck. Level of anywhere precision except the north and south poles. Unfortunately, we may have been a little too precise. At this distance, our only choice is to head straight into the storm wall immediately. Mr. Gordolf, how are you? It would seem his fear of the poison has more or less overwhelmed him. He will not be of much use for the time being. Ready for the next phase? Yeah, I think so. Good, Mission. I was kind enough to make some significant improvements to your Mystic Code. It should be a good deal more useful, both in keeping you alive and aiding your performance as a master. Thanks to Koyanskaya, he finally shut up. Yeah. I'll explain more once we arrive at the Lost Belt, but... Yes, Miss Creolite. Is there something the matter? Creolite. No, nothing. I'm good to go as well. I did feel the same warmth during that last Zero sale as I did in Scandinavia, but... Okay, guys, that's enough. Ready or not, we're embarking on another Zero sale. How has he not died yet for how long we were waiting in maintenance? Heck, if we were really waiting the 10 days, he'd just have 1 day left to live. Ever since the... Wait, is that right? Or did he already die if we had waited from those 10 days where the intro started? Or is it... I think my math is wrong. Anyways, okay. What is this now? Good news, Gordy. Looks like Koyanskaya's inside the Chinese Lost Belt too. She is. Are you sure about that, Da Vinci? Yep, I got a pretty solid sample of her data yesterday, so there's no mistaking it. Now we can kill two birds with one stone. Can also ask her about an antidote once we capture her. Munir, set the anchor point from hypothetical living human to Koyanskaya. man, if I didn't already have my hands full driving this thing. So Koyanskaya's in the Lost Belt too. Believe a new course of action is in order. Okay, we should cancel our search in favor of capturing Koyanskaya. I agree. I'm not sure way of neutralizing the poison. Yep. It would be one less threat to our future endeavors. As for the Cryptor and the Tree of Emptiness, our goals there would remain unchanged. We find and restrain the former and cut down the latter. Okay. Would that be acceptable to you, Director? Yes, of course. That sounds great. Indeed, this is no time to be trembling in fright. No more, Mr. Nice Guy, Tamamovich Koyanskaya. Next time we meet, I'll see you pay for everything you've done. Heck, it's your fault in the first... Well, never mind. A lot of things are his fault, but whatever. We have to capture her first, remember? And even if we accede to that, it won't amount to anything if we can't make her tell her where to find or how to make the antidote. Understand, I will hold back, however, right now. I will show her no mercy. We should at least berate her right after capturing her. It is best if we beat this villain so that she can never again stand up or engage in any evil schemes. Does she really talk like that? And because he shared the poison, we are still alive. Yeah, but don't we have poison resistance? China is my home. Lost Belt or not, its air and land should remain the same. Resistance, not immunity. That's true. Such I should have no trouble defeating this demon. Alright, 400 meters away. Do it, Da Vinci. Expanding logic formula on the Shadow Border's external armor. Hypothetically prove mirror world plane 20 seconds. Relaxing space-time friction decompression for 4.4 seconds. All systems are green. Void space C observations remain locked at previous results. Did we die slower? We're fine. It's Gordy that's gonna die. The Synchronized Intellect Nation, Sin. Crimson Beauty under the moon. Or at least, when he was a dick about helping. Alright. And here we are. Seeding point. The third Lost Belt. Now, that's kind of annoying. Please select MASH as a starting member. To begin this quest, please set one of your own servants and one support servant. This is kind of annoying, to be honest. Woman. Huh. You say you thought you had a dream. That might have been some kind of sign. We get a free bond rail in shop. Oh wait, is that already... Right, that should be up, yeah. I'll get it later if it is, because I have to use it. Okay, and that absurd reasoning has you drinking poison from a chalice. So you think it's foolish too, huh? My wife said the same thing. His Imperial Majesty himself gave me this poison. All I need to do is drain it in a single cup. And I will displease him no more. I don't understand. None of this would have happened if not for how petty the Emperor is. How can you be willing to lay down your life for a man like that? Once I heard you were going to die, I had to come and ask. Say the word and I will see everyone who toyed with your destiny, who forced this hollow loyalty upon you, drown in a sea of their own blood. I'm honored you are so angry on my behalf. It's more than I deserve, and I admit that I do have my share of regrets. But at this point, I've truly come to believe this is a fitting end to the life of Gao Changong? Your match is level 42, good luck. I don't understand. The way you talk of life and death makes no sense whatsoever. That is a concept that's never had meaning to me. Perhaps, if anything, I should be the one begging you for forgiveness. After all, the peace I will attain in death will be forever beyond your reach. Perhaps I'm jealous of your death, and of the brilliance of your life leading up to it. You're too kind, I assure you. I am no more of death's secrets than you do. Even should I learn them now, they will soon be lost to the darkness. Do you have any last wishes? Good question. If I could wish for something beyond my own death, it would be to someday see you again. I suppose such a wish must sound completely absurd. Not necessarily. I have seen the likes of you shatter more daunting barriers. I've seen them tame lightning, cure plagues, and even change the course of rivers. I cannot say how long it will take, but eventually the day may come when those bound by mortal lives learn to reach beyond even death. Not free, still one mana prism. Yeah, that's true. Should such a day come to pass, if I'm lucky enough to be there to see it, then I shall recall your final wish. You don't know how happy I am to hear that. In all my 33 years of life, there's nothing I've treasured more than your presence. It's a mana prism, you'll be fine. Okay, we zeros sailed in. Reality space anchor attached. Reality verification complete. Proper human history resemblance A. Lost belt depth E. Establishing Shadow Border's existence within Lost Belt, zero sail return successful. Hey Zvi! I'm glad we had another emergence that went so smoothly. How am I feeling? I'm doing good, I think. I know the poison isn't causing you any pain right now, but I also heard you're not feeling entirely yourself. It's fine, just short of breath, that's all. Hey Masquerade, how's it going? Must be nice. I'll have you know I used to have asthma when I was a young lad. But after I read the memoirs of the great bodybuilder, actor, and politician who once suffered from the same disease, I followed his example and overcame it with rigorous training. Though sadly I don't have his muscle to show for it. My point, young man, is that all you need is gumption. What? There's no time to let your fears get the better of you. And I must say, it's almost encouraging to see our commander so energetic despite his poisoning. Yep, we've still got plenty of time to find a cure, and Gordy's a mage, so he's pretty well accustomed to dire threats like this. Now, let's see what things look like outside. 18 degrees Celsius, 30% humidity, gentle breeze, no unusual magic energy readings. Looking out the window right now, looks like a field. Gotta say, I'm almost creeped out by how normal it seems here compared to the other two Lost Belts. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. Are there any hostiles outside? Not according to our instruments. Since it looks safe, why don't we go and see for ourselves? Okay. Is this really the Chinese Lost Belt? Proper human history, this would be Xi'an, a major city with a population of 3.4 million people. This is certainly not a city. Perhaps it's a wheat field or the like. Admittedly, it would be an extraordinarily large one. And yet, I have no memory of this strange landscape. How confusing and depressing. Seems I am useless as a guide for you, after all. Don't worry about it. All bets are off when it comes to Lost Belts. Besides, we have a much bigger role for you to play than just a guide. Kilometer or so away from here. Between that and now, surprisingly safe. This area looks, I'd be better say we're off to a pretty good start. Now, what do you say we take the Shadow Border over to the lane line and set up a summoning circle? Go up, warm up the engine then. We're being too prepared for combat. Combat. Lane line's right around that. Well, go ahead and park it here. I wonder at the end of the Lost Belts we just conquer the world. Who knows? It certainly doesn't look like a dangerous area, but something feels off. It's too peaceful. You mean like an apartment building? That's right, although I'm not sure building is the right word for that structure. All that ground they leveled, and they're still living in holes. This is something like out of the Stone Age. Shall we try talking to them? Yes, but do be careful. I doubt they pose any threat to us, but we cannot afford to be seen as a threat either. What are they doing in our field? Foreigners here? Does that mean they came from the strange storm then? Maybe he'll know what to do. At least the translators seem to be working fine. According to our linguistic analysis, they are speaking Middle Chinese, a language that predates the Song Dynasty. There's our child candidate for murdering this time. You have to put it that way. Hey, did you really see foreigners? Weird box. They are really strange clothes. I think they've got weapons too. Ah, crap, I don't like where this is going. Just made things worse. What's wrong with my explanations? Alright. Look for us to ruin any more wheat. Got it. Taking up weapons. It seems the rather bare bones lifestyle has not lent itself to open minds. Afraid we need to pacify them. Must pacify them with brute force. Farmer is angry. Which we don't have. Seeing we can avoid this battle. Fortunately, our opponents would be willing to listen once they get out of this in their system. Well, this would be an ideal situation for my birds, so I'm afraid I have to sit this one out. Alright, you still haven't fully recovered yet. Mash, Neza, go ahead. If it's a fight, fight them if that's what they want. Just make sure not to harm any of them. Understood. To avoid a excessive force. Right. We'll do as great gentlemen do in this true spirit of Birdsu. Why is Neza here? If you read the intro, she joined us for the trip. And it was one of the few servants that we could actually get to summon from the Wandering Sea. W3 is China. Yep. How is she summoned? In there's a facility in the Wandering Sea that was very similar to Chaldea. Okay. Shion's magic. Ah, yeah. That too. I see, so you got into a fight almost the instant you left the border. Afraid that we ended up a standoff with the locals. At least he got them to back down for now. Marking us from what they consider a safe distance. No signs of reinforcement. We are safe for the moment. I see. We managed to avoid provoking them. I'm relieved to hear they're sharp enough to realize we're only lost travelers trying to get our bearings. Although, what about servants? You said we can summon more once we're able to use the ley line, right? Da Vinci's outside preparing a summoning circle right now. I think she's run into some kind of trouble, though. Trouble? Setting everything up right now. Just give me a minute to work out the kinks. Sure, I ran into a little trouble, but don't worry. It's the kind I'm used to. Sure, it's okay to hook this weird machine up to Mash's shield. Looks super shady. In fact, I didn't even know how, like, it was made on Earth. Alright, that's the booster. Shion, let me get this. A single one lets you manifest a spirit origin of equivalent to 3 servants. She called it a whatchamacallit cell. Unfortunately, they burn out after a single use, but we're not gonna be stingy with me and Gordy's lives at stake. Right now, we just need to stand by in the base. Wait, what? As soon as we would get a response from the servant side, I'll kick it to its excited state so we can start summoning. Interesting. Okay, wait 1 second. I'm just gonna grab some water real quick. My throat is itchy after all that reading. Here we go. Now just a matter of time. As long as the servant has some connection, I'm sure they'll answer the summon, lost belt or not. Let's see, well done, technical advisor. In that case, you can start by summoning a skilled caster capable of brainwashing these barbarians in mass. We need to start making progress post-haste. That's a bit extreme. Not a fan of mass brainwashing. Easy there, Doctor. Let's calm down. Regardless, the summoning will take time. It would be in our best interest to negotiate while that proceeds. Sometimes, Mr. Garbo, there's something to be said for not letting sleeping dogs lie. Alright then, who's going to lead these amicable negotiations? Need embers, gonna farm. Alright, Excalibur, good luck. Gonna find an angel with a smile of true big enough to win those barbarians. Huh? Wait, what? Just poor hapless travelers who lost their way. Oh, poor thing, that must have been so hard. It's Vinci, yeah. We didn't mean to ruin your field, I promise. Do you think you could forgive us? Hey, MoveX! Don't worry about it. Can always tell it again. You got trash rolling the banner? Ooh. Well, let's talk about it, which makes me... Just talking to such a pretty girl makes you... it's kind of... okay. Makes me want to till the field again more than ever. Huh? Da Vinci really is a force to be reckoned with, isn't she? She's not technically lying, but she's not exactly being truthful either. Lollicots. She's a demon with the face of an angel. Look at men falling all over themselves. That outsider just got the twister on her little finger. After beating, they gave the poor supervisors. Sensing an opportunity. Beg your pardon, but please allow me to apologize for trampling on your fields as well. I only hope you can believe me when I say this. Truly do not want anything more than to resolve this matter peacefully. Unfortunately, the truth is that we have lost our way and uncertain to where we are. So I'm terribly sorry to impose. Will it work? You're our only hope. We are. Okay, it's working. If a man this handsome needs our help, at least we can do is hear him out, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's Holmes. Holmes has his looks, if nothing else. I think the getup would raise more suspicion, but oh well. Looks like they were just scared more than malicious. They seem to be good people at heart. Uh-huh. By the way, Da Vinci, what was the trouble you ran into with the Spirit Origin graph earlier? An excellent question. Okay. Yeah, what was the problem? Lesser solved and more worked around. I still don't know what the problem really was. This lost belt's nothing like either Russia or Scandinavia. I tried using the ley line here to connect to this lost belt's Throne of Heroes, but I didn't get any response. None whatsoever. Nothing wrong with the equipment, so whatever the problem is has something to do with this world. Granted, the odds were always low that a heroic spirit from this lost belt was ever going to be eager to help us, so I wasn't counting on that. But still odd that there'd be no answer at all. Indeed. So I just dropped that idea and switched back to trying to summon from Chaldea's spirit origin graph. Now we're just waiting for a heroic spirit to respond to our call. In fishing terms, we baited our hook and cast our line. All that there is to us now is be patient. What could be going on? I have no idea. Honestly, even though my genius once again carried the day, I don't really know what happened there. What I do know is that the connection to the Throne of Heroes is just that, a connection, and it doesn't exist in this Lost Belt's ley line. It could also be that our definition of what a heroic spirit is doesn't match this Lost Belt's definition. So what exactly do you mean by that? This is a fascinating phenomenon, one that no doubt gets to the heart of this Lost Belt's true nature. But right now we have nothing more than speculation. We need to collect more evidence before we can begin drawing any conclusions. Oh, that sounds to me like you already have a pretty good idea of what's going on, Holmes. I do have a hypothesis, but a good detective only shares their deductions once they are supported by clear and undeniable evidence. Not this again. Okay, so we're fighting another group again. Yes, I know. The air is so clean here. Feels like forever since I was last able to breathe this easily. Since in the other Lost Belts, the border was the only safe place we could go. I forgot we have the Chaldea base now too. Anyway, being surrounded by a natural landscape like this really feels like... Wait, is the bond reel available now? Oh, right, I forgot to get it. But yeah, it should be available now. What's up with the sky above us? What's wrong with the sky? Looks like some kind of streak. Didn't notice it during the night. Oh, it's dawn. I thought it was sunset. Must be normal. Da Vinci still has them all practically enthralled. What's the name of this era? What's that? I was mostly just wondering what year it was. I'm turning 22 this year. I'll start working when we turn 5. I've planted these fields 17 times now, so that adds up, right? Thanks. I was thinking more along the lines of a calendar, though. Who's the foremost leader in the world right now? That'd be the most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor, of course. And what is this emperor's name? Wait, of course. The name's right there. Oh, There might be find this emperor then. In the capital, where else? And where's that? They say it's way, way off in that direction. Really? Sad as it may be, I'm going to use the bond rail and waiver. Okay. My waiver is on bond 10. That makes sense. The answers are so epic. Why would I ever go there? Only worship from afar with gratitude, none of us would exist without the most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor's blessing. After all. Uh-huh. Huh? What's up, Mash? I talked about my Eau de Cologne. I switched to more Wild American brand after we got here. No, I didn't mean that. Less of human scent, more beastly. Bloodthirsty creatures are headed this way. Good chat. Like we saw in Russia, what are they doing here? We can figure that out later. Need to evacuate the villagers. Gotta do it! A phase.
状況開始。
上場開始。
はい、これ示弾想定します。照準。
80% didn't crit. Got it.
あれはい。これ。
When does Mash lose the VR glasses? LB4, I think. Oh no, sorry, LB 5.1. That's too far away. Didn't crit, darn it. 60% didn't crit. 40% crit. Great.
あれそれ
Cha. Overkill. All right.
損害想定内です。なんとかなりました。先輩。
Did Neza get an animation update? I'm actually not sure. You have 1 hour for the maintenance. Hostiles eliminated. That said, those were from the Russian Lost Belt. I can't believe we're seeing creatures from a different Lost Belt here. This is too bizarre to be coincidence. You there, have you ever seen creatures like this before? Yeah, the worst things we've seen up to now were the wild boars the supervisor used to chase off. Before he'd probably be dead now. Besides, this might have something to do with us. Not be present here. If they have made a sudden appearance, we should investigate it. How am I feeling? I'm fine. Great, your vital signs are all looking good too, so your condition is definitely not too serious just yet. We've still got to keep a close eye on it, of course, but I don't think we need to worry about too much just now. I must say you're looking a tad pale, Commander. Are you sure you won't lie down in the command room? Oh, be quiet. Just have a little heartburn from eating too much cake. Uh-huh. Cake, again? I'm in perfectly good health, I'll have you know. If a third-rate mage can handle this poison without a problem, then of course I can too. That aside, we're still no closer to getting our bearings here, even with the local sharing. Our first order of business is to gathering as much information as possible. Otherwise, we have no way of knowing where to begin. Where to begin? How about we begin with finding Koyanskaya like we originally planned? A fair point. I sincerely doubt she came here on a lark. Very well, then how do we track her down? We'll never find her if we merely walk around without a plan, after all. Given that this lost belt, we know there must be a cryptor guarding its tree of emptiness somewhere. And just like in Scandinavia, this lost belt's tree doesn't seem to be visible. Yes, that concerns me too. The Russian tree was so large to be as visible from hundreds of kilometers away. The fact that we cannot see it here means it must have disguised it as it was in Scandinavia. Great, now I want cake. And I know I don't have any more cake because I already finished the chocolate cake last Sunday. And that in turn means the Lost Belt King understands that something best kept hidden. Go buy some. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Of course, if they so wished, a fairy or sage could make a mountain disappear with relative ease. Really don't want to imagine going up against someone like that, but given everything so far, even if we were to capture Koyanskaya today, we cannot simply leave this lost belt behind. Sooner or later, we'll need to face the cryptor responsible for it. All the more reason for us to hurry along with our investigation. You're all being far too generous, agreeing to be this village's bodyguards. I mean, I can understand how scared those villagers would be if the Krichet? Yeah, well, Cricket were suddenly to attack again. And sure you, Mr. Gordolf, this is all part of our investigation. What was that? Safe to assume that those hostile creatures are the same type of demonic beasts we fought in Russia. Think back to when we first learned about them. The Krichet are demonic beasts that originated in the Russian Lost Belt and possess numerous characteristics that let them survive in this frigid environment. Frigid environment. But this Lost Belt is far too warm for such creatures. Alright, this has everything to do with us. The fact that those creatures showed up on a different Lost Belt can only mean that someone brought them here. Someone who can come and go between Lost Belts as they please. Since we can, of course, eliminate ourselves as suspects, that only leaves one possibility. Tamamo! Watson would have been proud. Finding Koyanskaya remains our priority, but at the moment we have too little information to act on. If anything, the Krichet's appearance is our only real lead so far. We cannot afford to overlook it. Can I just say something? I sent out a surveillance drone towards the capital and I discovered something interesting. I tried zooming in and cleaning up the long-range footage as best I could. Well, it's easier if you just take a look. Whoa, what the heck? For once, I am genuinely at loss for words. So much for for civilization never developing here. They've got science and engineering know-how to build a metropolis like this. They've come up farther than the technology than we thought. I mean, there's not a single support column making the thing holding this thing up, so they obviously figured out how to make it float. That heavy float. Point where they can control gravity. In the latter case, they would be well ahead of proper human history, at least in terms of technology. Oh, and while I was at it, I grabbed some footage of a weird, perfectly straight line in the sky, too. Here it is at max magnification. What is that thing? Well, for starters, it's about 2,000 kilometers above us, so it's barely in low orbit. By my estimates, it would be more than 5 kilometers wide. Wow. That's not even the best part. It stretches along the entire observable sky of the Lost Belt. Then how come we couldn't see it before entering this Lost Belt? If it's 2,000 kilometers up, that's gotta put it some above the storm clouds, right? That must mean that this Lost Belt's borders prevent anything from within from being seen, storm or no. Huh. Anything built during their history, no matter how big it might be, is impossible to observe from the outside. Forget measuring the size and mass. From the outside, there's no way to even know it exists at all. Even now, we can observe it. I have no idea what it is or what it's for. If the people of this world built it themselves, that raises even more questions. That thing always reminded me of Ikki from Saint Seiya. I'll say, how can something like that even exist when life in this farming village is so primitive? I kept flying the drone around in every direction, but I didn't see any other buildings or structures, even remotely close to the scope of the capital. East, west, north, south, it was nothing but fields everywhere I looked. No way behind it. Whatever is taking place here, I no doubt it stems from the world's deviation from proper human history. Da Vinci, I trust you can determine the capital's latitude and longitude from here. What happens when you map it to the China we know? Is there any record of a capital city dating back to a well-known dynasty there? Oh, you already figured it out. I wanted to keep you all in suspense a little longer. I can certainly understand the desire for a dramatic reveal of your information. Under the present circumstances, however, I'm afraid we are reliant on you for such increase, so please give us your information now. Yeah, you made your point. I wish Holmes would be more forthcoming about the details as well. Unrivaled Foodmeister. Wow, nice name. Thank you for the follow. Shanyang, isn't that... Indeed, it dates back to the Qin Dynasty. Would you like to play Among Us with AK streamers? There's a list of people I plan on asking around. Wow, that's a lot of people. I'll think about it, but I've never really been good at Among Us. Does that mean it even predates Xiangyu or Liu Bang? That's right, the Qin Dynasty was a major empire around 200 BC. It's known for being the dynasty of China's first emperor. We gotta boost AK viewership. Why? What's happening to Arknights? How are you gonna boost AK viewership if you're playing Among Us? Yeah, I kind of quit Arknights, unfortunately. I mean, I haven't been playing it. Like, I mean, I tried to, like, do the whole weekly thing where I still would farm Arundum weekly. But that just, like, one run of that just takes too long. Techno music, let's go. Akta Hinako. Yes, but not only are they my sworn enemy, they also command a threat to the safety of your empire. Namely, heroic spirits. Let me see. Indeed, we are quite surprised when you first told us of them. You said this master can summon an army of great heroes from the past, correct? We find this difficult to credit indeed. We are certain you would not lie to us, but how could a few mere soldiers ever hope to overturn our eternal reign? We cannot even imagine the possibility. You underestimate heroic spirits at your peril. Those whose souls are offered to the counterforce are given tremendous power to ensure the continuation of humanity. Trust me when I say a single servant is easily equivalent to 1,000 ordinary soldiers. So this Alaya you spoke of, you said it's the sum total of human consciousness? This sounds like pure nonsense to us. Is this the matter of thing you simply accept in your own world? You make excellent point, Your Imperial Majesty. My world was more chaotic and less complete than yours. Must have been. There's something so preposterous as resurrecting dead heroic spirits to fight in one's place is considered normal. We cannot help but wonder how a world where such things were necessary to maintain order could have lasted. Ah! Koyanskaya is rocking the Chinese outfit. I forgot this is where we first see her in this outfit in the story. I must warn you too, Your Imperial Majesty, the Master of Chaldea is an enemy you can't afford to ignore. Right, I had forgotten that you're from the same world as Akta. Kominskaya. My name is Koyanskaya, Your Imperial Majesty. Do you think you could try to remember this time? Watch your tongue when you speak to the Emperor, wretch. Ooh, Captain of the God. No matter, these visitors come from a world beyond our own domain. Of course, our customs elude them. Thank you, Your Imperial Majesty. I do understand that you may find it rude and presumptuous of me to warn one so omnipotent as you. But the fact is, Chaldea has already brought the strange creatures with them that threaten your people's safety. This poses quite a problem for your quarantine as well. Surely you don't want them to get away with this. Please, Your Imperial Majesty, if we merely wait for them to reveal their true barbaric nature, it will be too late. If it's so important to you, then why have you not done something about it yourself? You command these servant puppets as well, do you not? Yes, I do. If you would forgive me for disturbing your eternal paradise, I could summon one right now. Very well, show us exactly what these warriors from another world are capable of. This LB is basically quarantined China. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Are they talking with Old Lee? No. Let's see. This Emperor is much more laid back than I thought. I expected a bit more eagerness to take down the threats to their empire. I had hoped for the same. Nothing ever seems to go as planned with the Emperor, but oh well. That isn't going to change. Well, sorry you ended up having to do all the work in consequence. I do hope it won't take you long to finish them off. Is that all you have to say for yourself after all the trouble you've caused? Please don't glare at me like that, Akta. You're gonna make me cry. We're on the same side in all of this. Well, it's your fault they're here. Besides, isn't the Master of Chaldea every crypter's sworn enemy? Of course, you could have lured him to any of the other territories, and any of them would have made sure to finish him off. I would so go as far as to say any one of them would be a better pick for this kind of work than me. So why did you have to bring them to China? They're only here because they were following you, right? Thank you so much for that. Don't be so hard on yourself, Octa. I really thought you would be the best fit for the job, seeing how you're so good at defense and all. You see, I actually tried to assassinate him as a favor to Beryl. But I'm afraid things didn't go exactly as planned. Exactly, so the reason they're here is your fault. See, the poison I used is called Shan Shui Ming Mai, and... well, I don't suppose you already know what it is, do you? You're unbelievable. So you do know about it. You're one smart cookie, aren't you? Uh-huh. Don't simp for this Tamamo. She nasty. I mean, they haven't given us a chance to simp for her yet. In any case, you can see where this is going, right? Including what they'll try to do to find an antidote. Skaya, did you do this on purpose? No, I didn't. This time I only had 10% of a plan. That's why I wasted no time in coming to warn you, Octa. I wanted to take responsibility, see? I mean, Chaldea's got the world's greatest inventor and greatest detective on their side right now, right? Hey, Razor, how's it going? I knew it wouldn't take them long at all to figure out where the poison came from. We'll be back later since AK maintenance. Alright. And you're gonna eat dinner. Alright. Wait, what was that? So I thought instead of wasting time trying to sweep this under the rug, it would be much better to fortify our defenses now. So here I am, warning you about the danger in taking responsibility. It's not like you and I are complete strangers, right? So I thought I could help you out with getting rid of Chaldea. Besides, we're both misanthropic outcasts. It only makes sense for us to join forces, don't you think? Oh, that smile. Can we just stab her already? True, that much I know we have in common. Stabby stab. But that still doesn't explain why you brought those dangerous pets of yours along. Pets? Perish the thought. They have their dignity, at least as far as wild animals go. So you didn't order them to go around killing people? Of course not. Why would I rob myself of the pleasure of torturing and killing humans? No, they're just doing their best to survive and to find food in an environment they're not used to. Don't you find that far more endearing than a bunch of defanged livestock like this nation's people? That's not the problem, and you know it. How could you set demonic beasts from another lost belt loose here? If the Emperor finds out you're the one responsible for them, you will find yourself in real trouble. Oh, that. I might say that's just part of a lifelong project for me. Don't worry, I promise I won't make any trouble for you. You already are! You have your own life's work you've devoted yourself to, don't you, Octa? So I don't think we'll both be happier if we just stay out of each other's way. Fine, what's done is done after all. There's no way I'm getting Chaldea's messed up. Letting Chaldea mess up my nice, stable lost belt. And don't you dare don't go easy on them, Saber. As you wish, Master. I promise I won't let you down. Huh. When did you summon him? I can tell he's got a beautiful face under that mask, too. No fair, Octa. How come you're the only one who gets certified hottie working for her? That's not why he's here. Just shut up already, you damn fox. Those two have chemistry. Whoa. That's interesting. I mean, I remember seeing it before, but that gives me a lot of context on what that is. Alright. The Eternal Empire. What am I gonna be facing? Ammonium nitrate? The Chinese Lost Belt looks good. Yeah, this Lost Belt is the peaceful one. So, what do I bring for this fight? Berserker, I guess? Just to make it easier. Uh-oh. I guess I shouldn't have made that MLB. That's gonna ruin some stuff. What is Spartacus's NP charge level? 25%? 30? Or is it 20? 30% at max, okay. Good. Wait, where is it? There it is. Be right back. Alright, phase. What chapter can you summon? What do you mean, what chapter can I summon? What chapter am I at? Section 2. I'm currently at Section 2. How about, yeah, I almost forgot about the Bond Grail. Yay!
ようこそレオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチの強化ラボ
Bond level limit release. Lantern of Chaldea. Okay. So that's what they're going to be calling it. Okay. Lantern of Chaldea on a servant who has reached maximum bond level to increase their bond level limit. Bond level limit can be increased to a maximum of level 15. Tap here to select the servant. Tap here to raise the servant's bond level. And of course, it's a very easy answer for me and who to be first. What servants are worth raising bond to 15? Servants that will be, that you'll be having in your party most of the time. Raising the bond level doesn't really do much in terms of gameplay. It's more on, characters that you will always be using. So like, Waver is a good candidate. Your waifu, like me, I just did it for my waifu pretty much. I mean, who's on? Oh, that one. Okay. I need to finish getting Umu to level 80. Unlock requirement, not let. Yep. Hey, drinking beer. Speaking of drinking beer, I feel like I want to get some beer. Or maybe ice cream. Or the one you want to overwork to death, like Waver. Oops. Or Scotty. If you've already bond 10 her by this point. Wait, let me check the rare prism. I was hoping I could get one more. But, wait, what? How many rare prisms is it for a Bond Grail? Imagine getting Waver or Scotty in the gacha. 3. I'm lacking 1. No! Wait, when are they giving us the The rare prisms. Did they update? Oh, never mind. There it is. I was like, wait, where are the rare prisms? There they are. How much Saint Quartz did he give? 8. Yep, Saint Quartz 8. Did you summon on the banner? That's my guess on what you did. Wait. But yeah, I'm not gonna summon on this one. I don't really, Landling, there's still chances. Check DM in Discord. Ah, okay. Hans, nice. Bond 11 Hans, nice. You got Horse Bondo, Zhang Yu. Ah, congrats. Show it to the chat. Alright. Here is Carol's Hans. People. Take a look. Take a look at Carol's creation. Bond 11. That's normal though, your Hans is Bond 12. Welcome back, FaZe. Qin Shi Huang, the Emperor of Qin. Let's see. Don't you think that title that's a little far-fetched? Qin Shi Huang is from the BC area. How could he possibly still be alive in 2020? Don't care about a test server called JP. You got Land Link? Congrats, Titania. Yeah, but are you forgetting that the Tsar we just recently fought had been living for around 500 years? So it is really such a stretch that a Chinese emperor who might have managed to survive the other 2,000 years? Over 2,000 years. The Qin Empire had a legal system, standardized units of measurement, paper money. Was very much ahead of its time in many ways. China would go on to see the rise and fall of many other dynasties. When it comes to making progress as a civilization, such instability is unhelpful. If Qin had remained its sole power in China, no doubt it would have reached the point where it could easily swallow up neighboring countries, which could in turn have sped up humanity's overall progress considerably. Yep, I could easily see that happening if someone like Qin Shi Huang had been able to keep on ruling. In fact, he actually spent a lot of his later years searching for a way to achieve immortality. Qin collapsed due to political instability after Qin Shi Huang's death, right? In which case, Qin Shi Huang somehow succeeded at becoming immortal in this history, much like how Ivan the Terrible did so, becoming a Yaga. It would theoretically be possible for China to skip all of its years of instability and civil war and go straight to modernization. That could definitely explain how they were able to build something so huge along a satellite orbit path. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the sort of thing Qin Shi Huang wanted to build all along. One thing we do know is that this nation has not seen the kind of social change that typically accompanies scientific progress. The advancement of science inevitably makes authoritarian regimes obsolete past to a certain point, but just look at that village. Might as well be stuck in the BC era. Regardless of this most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor residing in Jianyang, maybe, it seems clear that he has no intention of sharing the benefits of all this progress with his citizens. Hey, Abyssal. Hang on. Some sort of projectile was just fired from the capital, headed in this direction. In fact, it looks like it's going to land right in this village. Projectile? I can see it from here. It looks like a rocket? Certainly hope it's not sort of some sort of intercontinental ballistic missile. Oh boy. IBM. That's a benefaction. A benefaction? Yeah, the most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor uses those to grant gifts whenever there's a celebration. We know exactly where it lands, so it's perfectly safe as long as you keep your distance. Why would there be one now, though? Is today some sort of holiday? I don't think so. And it's not an attack after all, that's a relief, but it still seems like a rough way to send a package. I'm afraid we're not so lucky. I'm seeing vital signs inside the thing. Along with magical energy signal we're all too familiar with. That's a master and their servant, no mistake. We'll respond with due force. Nuke? Probably. Oh, come on, you're telling me they're making their way here in that? It does seem like a somewhat less than ideal conveyance. It will no doubt be a rough landing. No problem there, since it's a master traveling with their servant. They could just jump out before it lands, or let the servant handle the landing. Here it comes. Brace for impact. As we expected, so that is this Lost Belt scripter. China's her territory. I find you smirking. I never do that. I take no joy whatsoever in fighting you. And even more hopeless than I thought. You're no better than animals who lack the concept of shame. I feel no more animosity towards you than I do cockroach nest before I exterminate it. Even that is more emotion than you deserve. That's terrible, yeah. You're nothing like you were back in Chaldea, Da Vinci, so it's true. You really were killed. You might not believe me, but that body of yours is perfect. You have achieved the realm that humans cannot reach with their meager insight. The true new form that the intelligent aim for. I'm surprised you would make something like that, Leonardo. Humans really are just... No, as long as you're part of Chaldea, that makes you my enemy. You'll have no sympathy from me. Saber, eliminate them, remove these eyesores from my sight. As you wish. We're about to face Octa Hinako and her saber. Commencing battle. And I have a whole bunch of berserkers in my party. Great. The perfect.
この地に
踏み込んだ具を思い知れ。
Right, okay.
このちょっとがオールウェイズお見通し。もう一頑張り。うまい。ちょっとの中すごい力をくらえ。このちょっとがオールウェイズお見通し。
Not usable due to poison. Interesting, okay.
びっくりだそれが。
Did this with Mash Holmes was fun. Her saber's a support saber. Easy win.
そう。ドラゴミポーズ。ちゃちゃ必殺の。たわけ者。
That hurt a lot. Yeah.
よーし。ちなみに、
How low can you go?
開拓者だ。
Can you go down low?
倒れるわ。
Yep.
ご覧になってください。手すさびのようなものですね。ご覧になってください。ご命令あら承知いたしました。
Rip Cha-Cha, Savage, yeah. Mama to the rescue. Yep.
いいえ、ゴズ天皇の紳士たち。参り、ご王将来。天皇開会。お役に立てましたか？それは何よりです。
Defeat 8 servants. Kill Lolly Ara comes to win. Yeah. Let's see. No wonder Ophelia and Kadok lost. You're obviously used to fighting with servants. That experience has given you quite an edge. Really underestimated them. Let's go, Saber.
ガラガラ。ゴロゴロ。
And Hakaneko. And Hakan
ノリノリだ。
KO. Thank you for the follow. Enemy has retreated. Battle is over. I'm surprised they gave up so easily. Then again, Akta always was pretty decisive. I'm afraid that we neither dealt her a decisive blow nor were we able to make her show her hand. But she is a lot stronger than she let on. She only took the direct approach this time because she thought she could wipe us out. This just wasn't the sort of fight she wanted. She'd rather retreat and figure out a strategy that will let her win without putting in any real effort. Your little show with the Chaldeans was interesting. I blame no one I blame no one but myself for my disgraceful performance. Still, perhaps now you should at least understand the threat these invaders pose, Your Imperial Majesty. Threat? A threat, you say? Why should we feel threatened just because you retreated? Well, since your little display amused us, you may continue it. In fact, you may bring 10 of our puppets with you for the second act. With all due respect to your Imperial Majesty, if you treat this latest disaster as a mere entertainment, we might say the same of you, Acta. Given the reluctance which you engage in combat, we can only conclude that this is some sort of game to you. If you're going to fight, then fight to win. There is nothing to be gained by running away before you suffer so much as a single loss. Understood, Your Imperial Majesty. I won't fail again. Good. We look forward to a future showing with a bit more substance to it. Oh, Your Imperial Majesty, you're so bad. Is this your way of punishing poor little Acta? Is that how it seemed to you, Kominsky? Kominsky! Koyanskaya. Well, we see no sense in punishing her when we do not yet even think of these Chaldeans as our enemy. They may have come here from another world, but it is also true of you and Acta. Yes, I suppose that is true. If these Chaldeans are here to mount an attack, we would have to suspect you two are their advanced guard. Acta and I came here to pay our respects and offer our services as soon as we arrived, Your Imperial Majesty. But the only thing Chaldea has done since it's arrived is cause trouble and mayhem in your territory. Don't you think it sets us apart? Kind of a lot. Indeed, you have a point, but this is not why Acta went after them. To scold them for their poor manners? You outsiders certainly do care a great deal about etiquette. Someone in the game watches Stranger Things for this OST. When did Stranger Things start? Might as well bring MHX because I do need. Oh wait. I also need a bond rail for Artaria Archer. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to switch for now. I need to get rid of these. Just what? I have the yeah, but it's not in the shop though. I do want to buy more, but it's not in the shop. They only gave the rare prism. The Mana Prism one. They didn't give a rare prism one that I could get. Won't be in the rare prism shop until December. What's Acta Hinako like? Well, the latest version of me wasn't too involved with Team A, so I can't speak from experience. Oh, wait, no, the last version. But her record says she was extremely careful in every aspect of their relationship to others. That reminds me, Karak used to say she had a personal connection to director Marisbury. Really? That's news to me. Then again, I could see her allowing Kadok to believe that. But why would she do that? Probably to keep the kids at arm's length, I guess. I wouldn't be shocked to hear her. She had similar strategies for everyone. My guess is that she was trying to cultivate a very specific image for herself among Team A. Namely, leave the faintest impression among them to seem neither too hostile nor too friendly. In other words, a stalwart misanthrope. Okay. Well, yeah, basically, but you don't have to be quite so blunt about it, Holmes. True, she did like to keep to herself, and she did her best to avoid interacting with anyone. The main thing I remember about her is how quiet she was. I never saw her get upset or even smile. If she wasn't curled up in a corner of her room reading, it was because she was getting new books from the library. I always felt bad about interrupting her. Honestly, I'm pretty sure she wasn't cut out for combat at all. No matter how much aptitude she may have had for being a master. Based strictly on her profile, out of all the cryptors, I thought she might be the only one who could maybe resolve things with... We could maybe resolve things with peacefully. You couldn't have been more wrong. I'm still getting chills from those icy glares of hers. I've never even seen such a naked contempt in my life. Hey, being a NEET isn't bad. The only thing that comes from close to is Koyanskaya's glare. Whenever I think I'd make a move on her after having too much to drink. True, Akta Hinako we just fought was nothing like the quieter girl. In her profile described, her sheer hostility was... No, not hostility, more like disgust. Either way, I never expected that from her. There's one thing I can remember that might help explain it. Ooh, flashback. It was back when we were all taking a break in the rec room, sometime after A-Team had been formed. Kadok was nursing a drink while Beryl... Wait, Kadok was nursing a drink while Beryl cheered him on. Kishtaria and David were arguing about mythology. Pepperoncino was teasing Ophelia with some sort of joke. As usual, Akta was off reading by herself, refusing to participate in any of the conversations. And I'm certain that whenever I looked at her directly, she always had her nose in her book. I'm sure anyone else who had been there would agree with me. But when I happened to catch a glimpse of Akta's reflection in the glass I was polishing, I realized that it wasn't the case at all. She was actually just hiding her face behind the book. She was in fact keeping a close watch on each of us. She was so guarded, almost as though she was terrified of something. But by the time I turned around to look at her, she had her nose back in her book. She went right back to pretending to read the second she sensed my eyes on her. Hey, Robobot, doing good. That's kind of unnerving. Akta wasn't disinterested in her teammates at all. If anything, I think she was suspicious about something that she never let her guard down. Unfortunately, I was never able to ask her why she was so afraid of her team. Your kitchen? Why? What happened in your kitchen? I'm back from the update hell. Welcome back, Kiryu. Who also rolled and got spooked by the wrong SR. Well, I didn't roll, so I didn't get spooked. But was it a good spook or a bad spook? It's a big-ass spider. What do you do now? Grab a roll of paper and whack it. Newspaper, probably. But then again, you know, you could step on it too. Or, you know, if you want to go the passive route, you could, like, you know, get 2 pieces of paper or cardboard, you know, and then, like, pinch it. but not enough to squeeze it and, you know, toss it outside. If you're able to be lucky enough. It's a bad spook. Okay. Wait, so you're trying to... Let's see. SR. Landling is... So Saber. Did you get Siegfried? Why they don't put Galahad in the Gacha or future story yet? Who knows? Maybe there was something she was trying to keep secret. Or did you get maybe Dion? We still have her background file. Light the whole place on fire. Along with the results from her, so maybe she should take another. We should take another look at it. Why the Lancer got the Saber? General only got spooked by Pen. Ah, okay. Interesting. The results from her selections that maybe you should take another look at it. Want to handle that, Holmes? This is the sort of thing that you detective types are all about, right? That and investigating cheating spouses, of course. Unfaithful spouses aside, this sort of thing is indeed where a true detective shines. By all means, send the data to my workshop. Your attention, please. I have a Da Vinci warning to make. Fired another projectile. Doesn't look like this one's aimed at the village. But after calculating its landing point, I found it's coming from the same direction. Which Octa retreated. I'm pretty sure that means we're getting attacked again. Reinforcements. Of course, it'd be suicide to send normal soldiers via rocket, so it's probably carrying weaponry. Octa's almost certainly going to try and attack us again, so we need to be ready to fight back. What about summoning more servants? I believe enough time has passed, should be more than possible to do so. Yep, we're all set here. In fact, I just finished the summoning right now. Since we're going up against an empire that stood for thousands of years, and its emperor decided to bring along the three musketeer rebels. Of course, right, Mordred. Musketeer rebels. Mordred, the rebel of the round table. Sup, guys? Hey, Mordred. Spartacus, the liberator of the slave gladiators. Death to all oppressors. Death to all oppressors. And Jinkei, the world's foremost expert in assassinating Qin Shi Huang. Wait, what? That's why you brought me here? Yeah, that makes sense. You're trying to take down the Qin Empire, right? And Qin Shi Huang with it, right? You're giving me another chance to kill him, right? Oh, that is great. Really, definitely couldn't have picked anyone better for the job. But what's with the three musketeers thing? You know my spirit origin. Hell, even my noble phantasm has got to be stronger than ever, thanks to the fame and tradition boost. So how come I'm getting treated like I'm a second string? I mean, I don't have any objection. Of course, it's just pitiful. Oh no, we all hate oppressors here. I'll be honored to fight by your side in toppling this one heroic spirit assassin, Jinkei. Hell yeah, my old man's fought Chaldea a bunch of times too, you know? You said this guy is an emperor? No sweat then. I don't know what back assward Roman province he rules, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to off him. Is it just me or Spartacus' inability to make sense rubbing off on Mordred? Wait, so is she in London Storylock or Lost Belt? She is limited. I think. Is Mordred limited or story locked? Mordred is perma. Oh. Well, whatever. I'm just glad that I'll have allies I can count on to help me out this time. Since I finally have another chance to end Qin Shi Huang's life with my own hands, nothing else matters. Exactly, let's bring this oppressor to justice together. Nobody plays king around me and lives to do it again. Okay, Mordred. Well, at least they should still be more help than Qin Wuyang was. I hate to impose on you guys so soon, but the enemy's wasting no time coming after us. There's a servant heading our way at high speed along with... Hang on there. There's more of them now. This is weird. I'm seeing magic energy signals, but no vital signs. So what are we dealing with? Foot soldiers. No, I can see they aren't human. Puppets. Some sort of automata? Correct. They may be silent, but they are soldiers nonetheless. Thanks to them, I am able to make use of my true skills as a general. It was... Seems they've added to their ranks as well. Hell yeah, they have. I don't know what this Lost Belt shit's about, but this is my battlefield now. Whatever you're trying to pull, you better believe it. I'm gonna smash it. Well said. From now on, you will need to contend with the three must... Don't say it. None of that. Shame on you. Wow. Okay. I guess Sparty really liked that name. Aww. Heroic spirits who delight in battle and bloodshed. Huh? You make me sick. Make sure to finish them this time, Saber. Don't hold anything back. Very well, Master. Then I shall end this with my secret attack. Secret attack. Meh. Shame on you. Well.
決めたよ。お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかろう。
Alright. I forgot to change out Scotty, but whatever. Also the stream title? Yeah, I figured I'd just keep it. Oh wait, why did I do that? No! I pressed. I wasn't thinking. Oh well. Too late.
Yes.
Next phase, 2 HP bars landing. It'll be fine. Oh shoot. I didn't get Atlanta to 100% fast enough. Great. It'll be fine.
こちらをどうぞ。古きルール。
Whatever. Just go with it.
そういうこともできる。これだな。
走れソリよ風のように月見原をパドルパドル
二大神に立てまする。くらえ。我が霊樹を持って命じ。
Uh-oh.
どうぞ。よしよし。
It's not even December yet.
道を開けよ。出陣である。この仮面を脱ぎ、乱領王の証明とする。退け、魔将ども。トン。せい。それでは。
Oh, it didn't work. Ah, well. Stupid me, I had to use my skill when I should have saved it, but whatever!
素早く小手調べです。はっ遅い速いデシジョン
トン。はいや。はいや。ではこれだな。アサシンと思ったウヌが不覚よ。
今光と闇が交わりセイバーに見える。カタフラクティシフト王道の力を知れ。そして
はいや。せい。トン。
セイバーはっ素早くやっ遅いデシジョン
トン。トン。
あいたあい
はいや。
Ooh.
たいただきます。もう一杯。
ああ、わかっよし。せい。
Minor level up MHX skills. I don't have enough mats, but I should. And I just got her.
はいや。
But yeah, I should level up the skills.
トン。
空よ。空よ。
いいだろう。よし、わかった。
Fowler's name looks like a Vietnamese name, kind of.
仕切り直す。交代せよ。まあ、災難だったと諦めな。
ガラガラ
Hey, Piro, how's it going?
パドルパドルノリノリだなよたち。
Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How was your stream, man? Hope it was good. For those of you who do not know Piro, he is also a FGO streamer. How are you doing, man? Curses, I cannot believe that even with my leadership, it's not enough to defeat them. Wearing a mask to boost his leadership capabilities, a level of influence over his forces that borders on curse. That saber's true name is Prince Lanling, also known as Gao Changgong of the Northern Qi. Northern Qi? A little further than you are, but now one more chapter. I see. Saber, stand down. We're going to regroup. But we cannot win this battle after your noble phantasm failed. We need a wholly new strategy. As you wish, Master. Okay, the enemy servant and master have retreated. Looks like we managed to survive again. Condition. I'm fine. Just a little fever. That's our master for you. I applaud your mental mettle in not succumbing to this disease. Meh. Those soldier robot things turn out to be pretty freaking pathetic, huh? I can't believe this king uses them to fight his wars. I've seen scarier dolls. I thought they were supposed to be weapons. Yeah, I figured they'd never send reinforcements by rocket like that. Obviously, I was wrong. No normal flesh and blood soldiers could have survived the impact, but it's no issue for these things. Would it be possible to collect the remains? I'd like to study them further. Did we get poisoned or something? Ah, yeah, Koyanskaya poisoned us. You skipped everything so far. In the Lost Belt 3 intro, we got poisoned by eating cake. Why do I have a feeling Mordred was referencing Apocrypha? I'm interested in their energy source. I think it may shed some light on this world's inner workings. What is it, Neza? Something on your mind? Yes, possibly. I would like to take a look at the remains as well. The cake was a lie. Well, I only ate half of the lie, so... We saw your battle from here as well. You need not bother with a third attempt. Your servant alone is clearly no match for them. I'm afraid not, Your Imperial Majesty. Then we shall provide you with further assistance. Although these servants are indeed formidable foes, another 100 or 200 foot soldiers are unlikely to make much difference. What if you're Zhang Yu? Lord Zhang Yu, but he's... Why? She looked flustered. Indeed, even now, he remains one of our most helpful retainers. But it is when facing an unknown enemy that he shines brightest. It would be a waste to keep him confined to Zhanyang under these circumstances, so we shall lend him to you and make good use of him. I will, Your Imperial Majesty. Such unexpected delight, you are far too kind. Still, sending Zhang Yu out to the front line will require some time to prepare. In the meantime, keep a close eye on Chaldea and continue to ensure they do not attempt to take any action against our empire. Yes, Your Imperial Majesty. Well, I've never seen Aktas get flustered before. Who knew she had a girlish side to her? That said, I'm surprised you're bringing out Zhang Yu now, Your Majesty. Don't you think it's time you stopped playing around? The big boy is coming. Yep. What strange question. Do we appear to be treating this as a game to you, Koyanskaya? Wait, what did he say? Konanskaya. Konanskia. It's Konanskaya. If you truly see Chaldea as a threat now, then the sensible thing to do would be to wipe them out in a single overwhelming strike. And in your case, your Imperial Majesty, would be to accomplish merely by lifting your little finger. Yes, we could so if we so desired. And yet you still sent Akta Hinako out instead. This latest decision may seem like you taking things a bit more seriously, but you can actually have no reason to believe it will be a decisive blow. Be honest, Your Imperial Majesty, you aren't testing Chaldea, you're testing Akta Hinako, aren't you? Indeed, we can see quite clearly that the threat Chaldeans pose stems from being backed into a corner, so to speak. What we have yet to see is how Akta will behave when she believes she has found a means to defeat them. Still doesn't trust me one bit. Well, I guess the king of this lost belt wouldn't be a fool, but I can't tell how seriously this whole thing is being taken. It's so much harder to read someone when you can't see their face. That aside, we underestimated these servants. We thought they would be little more than ghosts, but it seems they are quite skilled. Yes, they are. The magecraft they use is very different from the sage arts your empire has cultivated. So there's more to using servants than summoning the souls of decorated heroes and commanding them. The difference between mere necromancy and heroic spirit summoning is the heroic spirits make contracts to serve their masters of their own free will. So these dead souls lend their strength in response to the existential threat faced by their world. Okay, yes. Would you say that is correct? Korean Chihuahua! Korean Chihuahua. Oh my god. Yes, exactly, Your Imperial Majesty. And once again, my name is Koyan Sky. What a horrific proposition. To think your world was so perilous it could not even let the dead rest in peace. We would never permit such things to exist in our domain. Those who met glorious ends would never think to threaten the peace of our world. I'm sure. I doubt something like the counterforce would ever even take root here. We dislike the idea of these guests trapezing about with their ghosts, doing whatever they please. Fortunately, we have heroes sleeping here who are far more ferocious than these mere ghosts. Is that not correct, Captain of the Guard? Indeed, Your Imperial Majesty, given this potential threat to our nation, I suggest we summon the ones sleeping in Mount Lee. We command that the frozen heroes be awakened. Ooh, does this mean you're finally taking this seriously? Old Man Lee, yep. Quest clear. Soundless Bell. You gonna want to roll for Old Man Lee? Well, I'm pretty much gonna be saving. But if you're rolling for Old Man Lee, good luck. Now you want to roll cool Gramps. Next year's New Year, second banner, and he's perma, so yeah. Man, that was hell of a quarrel. Keep this up, and when he's gonna end up dead, the quarrel. I think that's you misunderstand. We were genuinely risking our lives. Huh? Why is that? For the matter, why'd you hit this guy so hard anyway? I mean, I know that they started it, but still, you guys must have really hate each other. Pardon me, forgive the interruption, but have you ever seen those automata before? Nope, never. What are those things anyway? First I was freaking out because I thought you'd kill them. But then when I saw they didn't bleed, even when their limbs broke off, so I thought they might be scarecrows, but making scarecrows that complex seems kind of pointless. Yeah, good point. Wait, so 1 second, I'm just checking stuff. Okay, anyways. His arts though? Old Man Lee, yes. Can I have a word on the shadow border? Sure. What do you make of the villagers' reactions? They're very laid back. Indeed, they seem to be completely oblivious to the danger. They were far more worked up when they found us trampling their fields. I can understand how they might regard our fight with Acta as something that doesn't concern them, but the same cannot be said for these mechanical dolls. Clearly sent them to her to reinforce her. All this leads me to believe these automata are the type of weapon native to this world, and yet the people who live here claim to have never seen them before. Backward country bumpkins. We can assume that Acta has formed an alliance with this world's ruler, just like we've seen in the previous Lost Belts. For the moment, let us further assume this ruler is in fact Qin Shi Huang. If true, it is certainly sensible that he would send these automata to aid her in battle. It then stands to reason, on seeing us fight to the nation's armed forces, these farmers would see us as a threat and treat us accordingly, and yet that proves not to be the case. In which case I can only draw one conclusion, which is that these villagers are so wholly ignorant of war, they do not even know weaponry. It is, however, we saw that their fight or flight reflex tended toward the former than our initial encounter. So while I doubt this world is completely devoid of danger... Do you think you hear that racket outside too? Yes, I heard it. And why? More of the strange monsters. How the hell are we supposed to chase those things away with a stick? I believe we should lend a helping hand here as well. Moving to intercept. What are these? What are we fighting? A big boy. So many servants to roll for next year. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I was able to get MHX, because that was another servant I was planning to roll for next year. Jotun.
灼熱の夏情熱の舞台と行くぞ
No, it's just those three. Okay.
夏の話題を独り占めだな見せ場任せるがよい
本気で行くぞ魔人パワー全開
お任せ夢のような形なーに何事もやればできるさ
夏の話題を独り占めだな
起きろ
準備
Take them out quickly.
の旅になるか
何だったかな忘れた
Does Merlin Banner come after Space Merlin is before Space Ishtar because it's during summer.
劇場は海より近い見るがよいこれぞお前歌うイルステリア
And then right after Space Ishtar is Scotty.
良い演目であった次の公演も楽しみに
And Merlin is only up 3 days because his banner is only during Sunday, which is a weird way to do it. I don't know why they did it that way. Those creatures aren't native to this land either. No, they weren't. That was a Jotun, the type of giant we fought in the Scandinavian Lost Belt. Well, this just keeps getting weirder, huh? A few of them are running away, so they probably got a nest somewhere around here. A nest. Yeah, better track them down, wipe them out, or things are gonna get way worse around here, seeing how the village has shit all for defenses. Scary monsters just like that. There's nothing more I like more than shielding the weak. Only way we could have won the Heavenly Hunters. Divine aid. And the village. That's right. Not that we have a lot to do, of course. Usually the most we have to worry about is chasing off the odd stray dog or boar. Well, that and helping the occasional drunkard cool off, I guess. Invasions from foreign countries. Foreign countries? You know, the places foreigners come from. Remember how Elder used to tell us he heard there were places other than here when he was a kid? Just a moment, please. What exactly do you mean when you say foreigners? What do you mean? I'm not sure what to say. We've just heard rumors. They say they look just like us, but they're actually monsters that are scarier than any boar. And that they like to eat our livers instead of our crops. What? That's why we thought you were going to eat us when you first showed up. Sorry about that. I see, now I understand. The people of this lost belt have no concept of a separate nation, or at least their only knowledge is derived from distorted ancient legend and hearsay. So what you're saying is probably Qin Empire dominated the entire world. You're kidding. Is it even possible for people to put aside all their ethnic and religious differences to make that happen? So that's why they've never seen soldiers before, let alone war. That means this world is so perfectly peaceful that not only do people not need to arm themselves, they do not even know what weapons are. This country is the ideal nation made reality. Can you imagine such a thing? Merlin will roll, Chatterian will roll. I've arrived at Mount Lee at your Imperial Majesty. Which warrior would you like me to unseal? If this were a foreign expedition, it would be no matter if they were somewhat free-spirited. But since this is a domestic matter, I would prefer not to use summon too rambunctious. You say we should not elevate our warrior on a combat ability alone. If they were to incite a rebellion, we would not keep an eye on them and Chaldea at the same time. Or we could not. Okay. For example, do not even think about releasing anyone like the Toyin brothers. They could get carried away and try to take over the empire for themselves. We need a warrior who is not only brave but also kind and modest. One who is fiercely loyal to this empire and its people, and who will defend them at all costs. We would like you to choose this warrior, Captain. Imperial Majesty, are you sure you want me to handle such an important task? Why else would we send you, our Captain of the Guard, all the way to Mount Lee? Surely you're aware that reviving a frozen hero carries some risk. Well, yes, of course. Something could even go wrong with their mind during the unsealing, causing them to fly into a rage. It would be bitterly ironic if we were to release a hero for the purposes of preventing war, only for them to transform into disaster incarnate. So we deemed it prudent to have you present for the unsealing in the event such danger did present itself, do you understand? So you're saying you want me to deal with them in case they happen to go berserk. Indeed. This hero must be strong enough to defeat these heroic spirits from another world. But not so strong that you would be unable to stop them in such an unfortunate situation. With all of these requirements to consider, would you not prefer to choose this hero yourself? I see your kindness and wisdom humbles me, your Imperial Majesty. Frozen heroic spirits, Interesting. I see you have yet another impressive card up your sleeve. Mount Lee is the jewel of our empire. It is the mausoleum where brave warriors who once fought by our side now sleep in peace. So you can figure out what to do with the brutes if you use to establish a new regime. Short-sighted, short-tempered rulers tend to go the whole "you have outlived your usefulness" route and just off their servants. But not you, your Imperial Majesty. How clever of you to literally keep them on ice so that they can be useful to you again. Oh boy. These warriors deserve to be praised for all eternity for their help in establishing peace. That said, we cannot bestow all of them with the same immortality we possess. While there is little that can be done to cushion the shock they experience whenever they are awakened and see how much has changed, fighting on the new battlefields has become a common enough occurrence for them that they are now accustomed to it. So what do you think? Do you not agree it is a much cleaner system than your heroic spirits? Oh yes, I can't wait to see what happens next. I always loved the word freeze. Sure. Okay, come on. Come on, come on. The hardest fight in this LB is probably Python. She spams the NP. Other than that, it's meh. Okay. Game, come on. Game. A new game. What happened? What happened? Okay, let's refresh the Wi-Fi, I guess. The server is full right now. Why? Why would that be? Close and then get back in. Okay. Oh wait, now my Wi-Fi reset. Okay, that was why. Yay. Demonic beast of a strange land. Wait, another unknown servant? No, not that one. I need to increase. There we go. Hey, Kirby. What's up? What's this, Abyssal? The sucrose in the morning, sucrose at night. I'm doing good. Going through Lost Belt 3. How about you? How are you doing? Demonic beast of a strange land. You want to know if there's a place around here known for its cold? Yes, both type of monster have been attacking recently hailed from frigid climates. Can you think of any such place? Can't really think much near here. It's hard to say since nobody's ever gone there. Not even once? Well, no, I mean it's prohibited for one thing. Yeah, most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor decreed that we're not supposed to change residences without permission. Come to think of it, there was a time when around 10 people wandered in after their village flooded. But even then, the most glorious and majestic heavenly emperor decides where refugees like that will go. So they never want for anything. You thought you guys were refugees at first too. It's not a village but a cage. Curse these oppressors. Boy. But really, why would you even want to leave the village? Yeah, we have everything we need right here. Why would you just wander off to some place we don't even know? Are you truly okay with that? Well, yeah, I know I've never even thought about going outside the village before. I suppose this is an inevitable result of living in a single space, a place where all one's needs are met. Hey, mister, have you got a minute? Well, would you mind if we talked over there? You want a sub but you don't have any sub tokens? Nah, don't worry about it, man. I appreciate the thought, though. You know, there's always next time, I guess. So what's this about? Okay, so don't tell the grown-ups about this. He's the boy we have to murder. But I might know about a cold place nearby. You do? I know it's wrong to break the rules, but I can't help it if I want to know what it's like outside the village. So sometimes I sneak out to go exploring when everyone else is busy working the fields. I know just how you feel. There's just something enchanting about the outside world. You like exploring too, mister? Yep, I love it. Especially if it's a different country. You get to see new sights. But if it's, but if it's just here, I'm like, nah, I'll stay inside. Always enjoy meeting new people after all. I see. Guess you and me are quite alike then. Hey Alex, welcome back. We're talking to this kid. He knows about a cold place, which is where the monsters are probably from. Once, but I remember there was a dark, chilly spot in the forest not too far from here. I remember it being really creepy. If I were a monster, I'm sure that's where I would live. Because it's creepy. Okay. Oh, so you found a lead on the Creechat's nest, huh? Have you? That should be very useful. Well done. You will die once you clear the Lost Belt anyway. Like all the others. I know. I know. This puts Koyanskaya squarely in our sights. I've got you by the tail now, you little minx. Now I remember Gerda. Oh, yeah. I agree we should take care of this nest sooner rather than later. But what about Octa? I'm pretty sure she's keeping careful watch on us and just waiting for another chance to attack. Wasting time in a deadlock with her will not help us. For the time being, we need to focus on as many possible leads to bring us within reach of Koyanskaya. If we leave after dark from the opposite side of the village where Octa attacked, we should be able to sneak out. Someone will need to stay behind to protect the shadow border while we are gone, just in case. Even so, it's worth the risk of dividing our forces and investigate the possible demonic beast nest. That's all we gotta figure out is who stays and who goes. You should be part of the expedition team, Holmes. No point in any detective holding down the fort, right? Setting aside for the moment that armchair detectives are to use the modern parlance, very much a thing, I am forced to concur with that this investigation must be conducted on site. Very well, then I will go investigate this nest. Fortunately, my wounds have completely healed now. Oh, okay, so he's the support servant. Okay. Like you to lead this expedition. Left to my own devices, it's entirely possible that I may become engrossed in solving this mystery, that I might take another tumble over a waterfall. In case, why don't you choose the last expedition members? So who do you want to bring? I think Spartacus would be the more interesting character. Leave it to me. In that case, I'd like to come along too. I think you'll need someone a bit more able to finesse others than a berserker. And Mordred and I will hold the fort. If you want, Neza and me could go swish anyone who says we couldn't take on that cryptid chick while you're out demonic beast hunting. Just focus on keeping the shadow border safe, okay, please? So they come either way, yeah. Yeah, I was kidding, freaking fun police over here. Wow, riding around on your shoulders almost feels like flying, Spartacus. Even familiar scenery can seem completely different when viewed from a new perspective. That small change can help you see things you've never noticed. Sometimes you see beauty and goodness you overlooked. Others you see evil and cruelty you cannot ignore. It's all part of growing up. That's a lot of words. Very wise words. I think what Spartacus is trying to say that you're right to want to see the world outside your village. I am? You are my little rebel. I wish I was tall as you, Mr. That will come with training. I wasn't much bigger than you when I was your age, you know. Really? Then can I actually be like you someday, Spartacus? Of course you can. Anyone can become like me. Life is a rebellion against adversity. I was a little worried about having a child lead the way, but Spartacus is actually pretty good with him. Who would have thought? Yes, he is. And he's carrying the boy on his shoulders. We're making good time. That said, we can't go too quickly. Master will have trouble keeping up. Don't push yourself too hard, alright? Yep, I won't. If you get tired, I'll give you a piggyback. I'll do my best. I can see more farmland up ahead. Is this a neighboring village? We could save time if we go through it, but I'll get in trouble if someone notices. Maybe we should go around. Hey, do you smell that? There's definitely a scent of blood in the wind. Yes, I suppose that would make sense. If the monster nest is in fact where the boy is taking us, then we are moving along the same path the monsters themselves did. Any village along the way would surely be subject to those beasts' depredations. Boy, go find the same... Boy. That reminded me of God of War. Boy. Go find a safe place to hide and stay there until we get back. We won't be long. Okay, but be careful, alright? Be careful, alright? And yep, this is awful. Gruesome sight. From the looks of things, I don't think there were any survivors. Be careful, I can still smell the foul stench of those man-eating beasts. They're still close by. No doubt they've noticed our scent as well. Boy. There they are. There's a lot of them too. Just as well, if we do not take care of them now, they will go on to hunt prey in other villages. Let's do it. Let's go! Level 80 Sherlock Holmes, huh? Okay. Well, at least he can tank the hits for now. Again with the taunt? Really? Alright. Imagine still using support Sherlock? Yeah, well, I figured why not. Invisible Air, Spiritual Undress, Arturia, let's go! Yes! They shall all die. Alright, there we go. Hostiles eliminated. The battle is over. Now these people can rest in peace. I like to think they can, at least. What is it, Sir Detective? Have you noticed something? How did this latest battle feel to you? They did seem to be more coordinated than they should. These were weaker individually, but had a sort of cunning and intellect to make up for it. Am I gonna farm the Granny event rerun? Nope. I haven't logged into Arknights in a while. Still, they were working as a team, not like a pack of wild animals either, but a trained unit. The Cats event is in December. Yes, it is! So get ready for that. It'll probably be like, in about 1 or 2 weeks from now. You have to do a lot of requirements to pass in December. Ooh, good luck. If she is, that would raise its own questions. Justin is fake. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Namely, when did she have the time to do so? The answers will surely become apparent in time. Fortunately, they left footprints we can follow. Good point. At least we know we're going in the right direction. Hello, Justin. How's it going? I'll go get the boy. Meet us outside the village. No one so young should have to see something like this. He's really good with kids. He might not look like it, but his purpose was always to protect the weak. Once he believes someone needs protecting, he will do anything to keep them safe. Of course, that often ends in him sacrificing anyone and everyone to do so. Yes, that's a berserker for you. They're nothing if not committed. Remember, there's no such thing as a Samba Cats rerun. Yep. So be sure to do the event. Because there won't be a rerun, that's for sure. Jinkai foreshadowing. Just ahead, there's this huge hole in the ground. You can use it to get inside. Taking up residence in the cave. It's really cold and dark inside. I got scared, so I didn't get very far before I turned back. Seemed like it was really deep though, because it was echoing like crazy. We're obviously in the right place. I see. We're surrounded. How exciting! I'm sorry, I should have been more alert. While you were absolutely superlative navigator before returning to the front lines. Miss Curelight, I cannot blame Mr. Cisco for relaxing his guard now that you're back inside once more. They found the Hololive rabbit hole. Aren't you guys scared? Oh, don't worry, this journey would have ended ages ago if everyone here couldn't crack a joke in the face of mortal peril. We're surrounded. How exciting!
我は魔を裂き、神をうがつ、人の祈りを束ねし者。魔人、起きた掃除。
夏の話題を一人
taking a break from meal prep. What's up with? Ah, so we found the nest of the monsters. So we're gonna take them out. Good job, helps out a lot. Hey, Stuart. How you doing? What do you mean a good job helps out a lot? Thank you for being vague about it. Don't really need spoilers. Yeah. Something awesome beam. Nanka Sugoi beam. This is my golden theater. All right. I meant joke, but since I was playing a lot outside, I said job instead. Ah, okay. A good joke helps out a lot. Doing a challenge on LB3, you're gonna finish it with just Summer Martha as main DP. Oh, that's interesting. Too easy. It's so strange. I thought the Kreechat and Giants would be living in different places. Indeed. Kreechat destroyed the village, but we followed their tracks only to find Giants. Now I wonder if, what we will find in that cave. There's only one way to find out. Just standing here thinking won't get you any answers, Sir Detective. What about the boy? Don't you think it's too dangerous to bring him here with us? In there with us. But yeah, good luck, Dio. Hope that works out. That's an interesting challenge. Bond 15, I see. There's no telling how many demonic beasts could be lurking nearby. Then we need someone to stay here and guard him. No, you can't do that. You all need to stick together if you're gonna fight those monsters. Take me with you. I'm sure I'll be safe, as long as I stay close to Master. Yep. Cisco. Yep, that's me. Guess that makes sense. Yeah. I'm proud of you, boy. Yep, spirit, embracing adversity like this. You have faced the fears oppressing you and rebelled against them. Come with us, I will be your shield and guide, and sing a song of triumph in your honor. Indeed, we're not called heroic experience for nothing. I promise we will not let your bravery go to waste. I'm really enjoying Spartacus now. A lot of the stuff he says makes sense.
という行事があるそうですね。私はライブラリで見ただけですが、ジャガーマンさんにぴったりのお祭りだなと。とてもに慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいものを受け取り忘れ。
47 Saint Quartz, huh? So, wait, I need to check something. Thanksgiving, it's Ivan. Okay. I was wondering who was on Raid Up. Oh, friend point summons. That's a day. That's a weekly mission. I'm gonna do that then. Hey, Lancer, 5-star. And that's done. All right.
先輩、ダヴィンチちゃんがこんな不思議なお菓子をくれたのですが、こう赤と白のサイリウムのような飴で、
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. What is this? Oh, well, I guess we'll see it later. But yeah, I'm gonna have to finish the stream here for this evening, guys. Tomorrow is Friday, last day of work. Imagine getting Angra on stream. Oh, I did. I got Angry Mango when we were rolling on the MHX banner, because we were doing a super RNG luck bonus kind of thing where you roll friend points until you get a 5-star EXP card. But instead of getting the 5-star EXP card, we ended up getting Angry Mango. Anyways, yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. So tomorrow, I guess, yeah, I'll be back with more Lost Belt. We'll be, like, I'll probably, maybe we'll go with Genshin once, when I get to a good point, or if I finish the Lost Belt. But yeah, for now, thank you all so much. Is there anybody we can raid? The only one I see right now. Who do I raid? Don't you just, Anyways, yeah, we don't know. You don't know. Okay. So tomorrow will be more Lost Belt 3. And then probably over the weekend I'll do the usual Genshin. I mean, of course I'll be doing the dailies, but I won't be streaming them. Well, I'll be focusing on FGO till I'm able to finish the Lost Belt, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see how the schedule goes tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know anybody online, or I don't see anybody online for me to raid. So yeah, guys, I'll just finish it here. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.